Only in 2025, putting a classy first lady on a magazine cover can make liberals threaten to quit their job. Subscribe right now. Let's get right to the video.
Vanity Fair has reportedly floated the idea of putting First Lady Melania Trump on the cover. And some staffers are losing their minds. One editor telling the Daily Mail, if Vanity Fair's editor puts Melania on the cover, half of the editorial staff will walk out. I guarantee it. I will walk out the mother effing door and half my staff will follow me.
So wait, you will quit your job because a beautiful, graceful First Lady Melania Trump will be on the cover? That's not courage. That's stupidity with a latte. Let's keep going, guys.
I have to work bagging groceries at Trader Joe's, I'll do it. It sickens me. That is actually very honorable work, you. But all of this may be a moot point, as Page Six is reporting. The First Lady laughed at the idea. A source familiar with the First Lady's thinking told the outlet, quote, she doesn't have time to be sitting in a photo shoot. Her priorities as First Lady are far more important. These people don't deserve her anyway. Woohoo, snap. And it is true. The First Lady has a very busy schedule. Here's a short list. She's working to support children in foster care, fighting the opioid epidemic, and working to protect kids from the harms of social media, among many other things. Emily Compagno, how is this going to play out?
I love this because she is showing the grace that could have epitomized the cover of Vanity Fair, but now never will. She is far too busy investing in and doing more important things that actually serve the American public to even bother with something so vapid as a magazine that ignores one half of the Oval Office. And I put that this is representative, in my opinion, of the really myopic view of and the luxury viewpoint that these young liberals have, which is a refusal to even learn about something. That is their First Lady. And they should say, let me make an effort to understand. Let me find a way to respect, if it's so hard, a platform that she's working for. What's the common ground? And instead, the abject refusal to even entertain or acknowledge, and then to threaten with bagging groceries at Trader Joe's as if that is anything less honorable than writing for a living, to me just shows, again, the luxury, the pampering, and the snowflakeness of those kids at Vanity Fair. And I wish
Melania Trump is serving kids, tackling opioids, and fighting for foster care. Meanwhile, these people, these vanity staffers, they're fighting for Twitter clout. Like, that's the only thing that these people ever do against the Trump administration or anything that has to do with Republicans or Trump. It's sad to me.
them all nothing but unemployment.
Sad.
Entitled dum-dums, and they may be unemployed here very soon because they have a new global editor who is the one who has floated the idea of having our gorgeous First Lady on the cover of a magazine. See how it's spelled there, Dr. Siegel? What are your thoughts?
A lot of
good one.
ironies here. I imagine this. The woman is bagging groceries at Trader Joe's. She looks up, and there's Vanity Fair with Melania Trump on the cover. Or how about this idea that Melania Trump going after social media ills is a lot like this, isn't it? That the politicization of all media right now, in this case, left-wing media, where they have to distinguish based on politics all the time. To Emily's point, you know, there's a certain pageantry to being First Lady. There's glamour to it. And she carries herself so well. And she's not picking fights. And she's not politicizing the office. Look, I'm all for the fact.
That's the part that they hate. Grace, elegance, and strength. The left, they can't manufacture that in a newsroom. It's quite like obvious to me. They try to do it with Kamala. Kamala, right? They $2 billion or trillion. I don't know how much money they spend on her, but they try to manufacture her to be something that she could never be. That Melania runs circles around Kamala in. And honestly, this is going to be a hot take. But if Melania was to run against Kamala, we know how that would turn out. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with me. It could be crazy, but that's what I'm going with. Because I'm telling you, Melania shows strength. She did it with the Vogue magazine. Whenever it's time to show up, she shows out. Me and you know that.
Fact that Michelle Obama got a lot of attention and got on a lot of covers, including this. But there's no reason to go out after Melania Trump. For what reason? Carries herself with grace.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like this time around, the second time around in the White House for her has been different. What are your thoughts? Evolved, and you know, she's doing the work that she wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely, she has. She's been an enormous, amazing voice for the children. She's writing to Putin in Russia, trying to save the children that are involved in this massive conflict. That was the major headlines coming out. She really doesn't have time to pose for magazine articles and photos. And what got me also, the vibe shift that has occurred across the country. It's not exactly a profile in courage to now invite her onto the front of the magazine, if that's even what their intention was. And I agree with the Trader Joe's thing. That really stood out to me. That caught me in the cross so much. And also, they may have better style than you at Vanity Fair. The folks at Trader Joe's, fashion icons.
I'd much rather hang out with people working at Trader Joe's. Arthel.
So I first need Trader Joe's to bring back the smaller canvas bag. You know what I'm saying, right? I need those back immediately. I'm waiting for them to come back. And listen, of course, Melania Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, is beautiful and stylish enough to grace any magazine cover. By the way, Dr. Siegel, you mentioned, I'll give you this, that Michelle Obama, Jill Biden, not on the cover of Vanity Fair, both on Vogue.
Okay.
Nancy Reagan on the cover of Vanity Fair. Hillary Clinton on the cover of Vanity Fair. Jackie Kennedy Onassis, 2 posthumous covers. Melania Trump, as we know, was on the cover of the Vanity Fair Mexico edition of 2019, not on the U.S. edition, not sure why. But what's the big deal? She's beautiful. Put her on the cover. Why not?
We used to adore our first ladies. You know, first ladies humanize the president. And, you know, they've always been objects of our fascination.
Sure.
But now everything is so politicized.
I just want to make this.
Respect used to be bipartisan, right? Now the left will literally burn down their office to knock someone down. Melania Trump is a great first lady. Why can't you guys just admit that? She's done countless things, countless great things in the media. I mean, you literally can't say anything negative about her. Like, you ever seen somebody look so good that people just hate that person? And you're like, why are you guys hating that person? That's what it seems like is going on. Then you see Trump doing so good. Then you like, why are you just such a hater? Like, that's what I see that is going on with this Melania Trump situation. At the end of the day, I think we can admit Melania doesn't need Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair needs Melania Trump. Let me know what you guys think about this quick video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, let me know what you act to. We're out.